So, hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of Let's Build Merchford series. As you can see, we're straight into the time-lapse portion. Bit of scrolling around there in a mad frenzy. But yep, as you can see, we're back at Juniata Locomotive Works. What I'm going to be focusing on some more of today. There will be some pauses you'll see here and there. Unfortunately, that was just where I was flicking over to Google Maps for references. I could have, in all fairness, shared all of that. However, with my system, it does take a few seconds to jump back and forth. Anyway, and if I was flicking screens as well, it just add to the delay. However, if that's something you want in the future, I can do that. So, alright, going on. I've continued with my conversion of Steam assets into standalone ones. Still not completely finished. Some people would say it's not essential to do this. Just have a backup folder with all the files in and then transfer them as and when they're needed. I'm just kind of jumping the gun. Figure if I've got it all there now, it's done. I don't have to worry at some later date about losing files. Yeah, that's where we're at anyway. Behind the scenes. I am also thinking of next project moving forward. We're not going to be on this forever. Probably get, well, we're on episode 11 now. This map probably take us up to about 20-25 episodes, depending on how we go, what people want to see, ideas that possibly come forward of different things to try out. I do still have my street running scene I want to create. I've got a few ideas for that. That's possibly going to be coming in the next few videos. Just going to see how that pans out. On screen now, as you can see, finally connecting the road network. We have got some trains finally going in to help fill out the yard a bit more. That annoying line there in the ground, nothing I can do about that. I do try and cover that up a bit later with trees, as you'll see. Anyway, not much more to say about this really, I think, other than just sit back, relax. I'll stick some background music on. And I'll see you a bit later in the live section. Bye for now. Hello everyone, welcome back to the live portion of this video. So, kind of feel like we're getting somewhere now. I wasn't initially going to put in this sort of ground texture until pretty much the end of sort of the detailing, with sort of, you can see there's a few wheel sets here, a few truck trailers parked over here. Still a lot of clutter to put in, and the issue is when you come to delete, it can be very easy to accidentally delete your floor, although it does seem a lot better now than it used to. So whether that's something Grantee's worked on and improved, I'm not sure. So it may not be an issue anymore. But regardless, I was kind of struggling putting in the odd few bits of clutter like around here, and it just didn't feel right until I'd got the ground textures in, which is why I finally relented and did it now. As you can see, that is slightly annoying that we have to have it come up like that every time the mouse is on it, but it's a compromise I can live with, certainly. But yeah, I'm getting to this stage now. I do kind of want to be finished with the locomotive works. As I say, there is quite a lot to do, and I don't know how you guys are feeling. Are you getting a bit bored of seeing this sort of depot being worked on? Are you enjoying seeing how it comes together, and potentially take a look on Google Maps and keep comparing? I know the buildings are very much sort of not with what you'd get in real life, but it is what it is until I can learn to make stuff. But overall, it's pretty much the layout of the real thing. So yeah, if you can drop a comment. Anyway, I'm rambling, I know, been a while. Yeah, just let me know, would you like to see me finish off the detailing on this? Would you prefer me to do it off screen and then come back and look at it afterwards? I'll be honest, doing it off screen in some ways is easier, because I can do a little bit here and there throughout this week, come back to it and back and forth, rather than trying to record the time lapse in one lump. A few other things I want to touch on. This fencing, zoomed out it looks fine. I did notice when I was doing the flooring up close, there's some patches like here that really don't look very good. I'm going to have to redo it here as well. Some of the posts on that kind of fence, yes, they are apart. I can live with that, as opposed to manually going in, because the asset which comes with the airport pack, which if I just get it up for you, yeah, so this one, when you're trying to lay it on a slope, as this road would be, not shown very well, but you either have to do it kind of manually like that, or as you'll see, you end up with one end floating in the air and the other one on the ground. Whereas the road asset one, which is this, doesn't suffer that problem, it will conform to the terrain much better, which is why I've used it. Not sure 100% how I feel about it, but we'll see. That's why all those icons coming up. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It is full length because of these buildings. Not necessarily the exact width. There are a few things missing. Obviously, the locos that are lined up here are not sort of 100% correct. Where possible, I have used the same number of locomotives. The identities and the type are going to be different, and they are all intact, which in real life they're in various states of decay and been taken apart, and that's an issue. We'll just quickly fix that. Not sure why some need me to confirm, others don't. We'll just do that quick, and we'll go in here and replace them at the correct height. Hopefully they all have the option. Roll along. Throw one of these in, and then no. Maybe one of these ones. Yeah, like that. Not sure what. Okay, what the difference between those two are. To 311. Unless one is got the fans running, the other one hasn't. I don't know. Anyway, that's a few in there. Not exactly the same number what we had before, but it'll be fine. So, yep. We do have our lines of trains here. Some in here, of course. That isn't the correct one at all, of course. In Pennsylvania, we do have it clipping through there, annoyingly. Then we have our wagon works. There's still a lot to do in here. A lot of general clutter, as I say. But I would like to actually get moving on to other projects. Of course, there is a bit more woodlands to be done around here. We do have a bit more work to go at our visitor centre and so on, at the horseshoe curve itself. And definitely some more terrain fixing, which I can do online. And if we come down here, we have our North Carolina depot. I believe it's this end. Yes. My coach, of course. Not purposely done for me, it's just coincidence. But I'll take it. I have one of the Piedmont trains there. Not correct locos on it. Again, that's something I'd like to get fixed at some point. And then we get to our main town of Birchford again, which we haven't visited in a very long time, and I would like to come back here. Although we do have the transit system all in place, I would like to encourage growth some more. We do have a few skyscrapers coming in. So there's always room for more. Got our electric train here. We do, however, have to fix it. As you can see, you have all these overhead cables, but no catenary posts. And that is because of a mod I've installed. Slim will know the heartache of using the automatic ones. Grantee certainly does. And that is, when you have crossovers like this, it can sometimes put the posts in the most awkward places possible, so you'll have posts actually in the track. It annoyed me. I did find a mod on Transport Fever to allow you to delete the posts and manually put in your own. So that is something, actually I think possibly in here somewhere. I'm not going to go ahead and do them all now, but it is in this section. I'll just show you quickly with one or two posts. Here we are. So yeah, basically what you do is you'd come along and you'd manually place your own catenary posts in, like so. You'd be able to give sufficient clearance. Like that. So that's something I will be doing, possibly in the next video if it's something you'd like to see, or as I say, if you'd like to see me continue on with detailing and finishing off how the locomotive works, we can go do that. So anyway, with all that said, I do have some editing to do on this video still before I can upload it. I will try and have it uploaded on Sunday evening, as I normally try and aim for Sunday evenings. Last week I know it was midweek. That just couldn't be helped though. It was a spur of the moment thing. And as I say, it was old footage. I wanted to get it out ready for fresh stuff this week. The weekends kind of got away from me a bit. But anyway, I'll leave it with you guys and goodbye for now. Bye.